Disappointed, but extremely proud. Couldn't ask of much more as a captain, to be honest. I think we've had an amazing campaign, and I said the other day that we're never out of games, and that's proven again tonight that we were in the game all the way until the last over. And yeah, I'm just extremely proud of the boys, and all the boys should be extremely proud of themselves as well. Yeah, absolutely. He's a phenomenal player, as we've seen tonight in a high-pressure situation against India on the home turf as well. The way that he played that innings there was just phenomenal. And again, he should be extremely proud of what he's done tonight and this whole winter, and even into the back end of our summer. He's been unbelievable. He's going to have a hell of a career with England, and I'm looking forward to hopefully spending a lot of time with him in the future. Catches win matches, don't they? And unfortunately, it didn't stay in my hands. And yeah, it's just one of them things. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it, and he played a very, very good innings as well, and arguably won him the game.
Does it linger? Did you keep thinking about it, or do you just sort of park it and move on?
Yeah, obviously it's in the back of your mind. I kept on looking at the scoreboard, and he was piling the runs on. I was like, well, I'm going to have to get 89 tonight. And yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah, it's happened now.
Just lastly, your first tournament in the books. I think you obviously touched on it a little bit earlier, saying you were proud, but how do you reflect on the tournament?
Yeah, I think, like I said, we haven't been out of any game in this competition all the way until the last over, and yeah, I'm extremely proud of the way that the boys have stuck to their guns. Unfortunately, not won tonight, but again, we should be extremely proud of the way that we've almost chased down 250 on their home turf, with them knowing the best plans.
England's ever conceded in a T20, and the most India have as well. But can you just talk me through your thinking and your decision making as you were trying to stem the flow?
Yeah, it's tough. They just have batsmen coming out of everywhere. Yeah, they've got some extremely good players. They're clean ball strikers. If you miss, you're going for 6 or 4. And unfortunately, we didn't probably execute as well as we could have done tonight, and that's cost us slightly. And alongside with some drop catches in there as well. And yeah, like I said before, I'm just extremely proud of the way that the boys have played this competition. Extremely proud. They've done everything that we've asked of them. They've fought their arses off, and we've been in the game until the very last ball almost every game. And yeah, we've got some extremely good players in there, some extremely tough characters as well to play some of the innings that we have done this competition, and deliver some of the overs that we have done as well. Yeah, we've had a very good campaign, and unfortunately it's not paid off tonight. To his coaching, the things that he's done over the 4 years that he's took over has changed English cricket for hopefully for the best. Yeah, like I said, he's the best head coach I've ever had.
If the ECB chiefs, people above you, asked for your opinion on whether he would stay, whether he should stay, what would you say?
125%.
1 for 33 by Bumrah. How much was the impact on the final outcome?
Yeah, he's a very good bowler, arguably the best of all time at the minute, and yeah, he's been a very good bowler for a long time. The Indians fielded extremely well. That catch was arguably one of the best catches I've seen as well. So yeah, hats off to them.
You relate that to what Bethel did today?
Yeah, he was in his own bubble, and it's an amazing feeling. You feel like you could hit nearly every ball for 6, and it was one of them innings tonight that he's pulled off, and it was a ridiculous knock. And like I said before, he should be extremely proud of what he's done tonight and this winter. He's been phenomenal, and he's going to be a very good player for England in the long run. I feel like I've done fairly well, to be honest. I'm quite an instinct captain. I make decisions on the field, and we've been getting a lot of messages from Baz off the field as well. And our partnership's been good throughout this competition, and since I've taken over, like I said, the communication throughout the competition and before this competition has been outstanding, and long may it continue.
A little bit about the planning you did against the Indian spinners.
Yeah, it's funny because every time we get asked about spinners, you're usually slagging us off. So it's nice to have a compliment about it for once. But yeah, we identified that Chakravarti's miss is probably short, and Bethel put him away early on, and as every bowler does, he tried to go a bit fuller, and he hit him for 6 back over his head. And I think it's just the cricket smarts and just trying to figure out what their bowling attack's trying to do, and the matchups as well. So if you're facing a left-arm spinner as a left-handed batter, that's your matchup. You've got to try and take that over big. Yeah, it's tough, and when the opposition are going the way that they were playing extremely well, and like I said before, we misexecuted, and the ball's going out of the park, and you've just got to try and take your time. I know that T20 cricket's a quick game, but you've got to try and make the most of the time that you've got to settle your nerves or try and stay as calm as possible at the top of your mark. And you've got to be really all in with whatever delivery you're trying to bowl that ball.